I made a career mode with Barcelona and Soccer Manager stole the victory from me. We continue with the rebuilding in Soccer Manager 2025, and today we are going to see Barcelona in this second episode. The first one you have on the channel, and it is with Milan. I will leave the video on the final screens. Let's start. These are the sales I made, mostly loans of players who were not going to have minutes. I also signed Amar Dedic, one of the best fullbacks in the game due to his high potential. He also plays on both wings, which made him a perfect signing for the club for only 20 million. Let's see the results, and we go with the Copa del Rey, where Rayo Vallecano eliminates us by the minimum, in a series of games that you will see below. In the league we finished 6th, which means that we qualify for the Conference League. But since the Copa del Rey is going to be won by Atletico Madrid or Athletic Club, who are in the Champions League, next season we would play the Europa League in case we haven't won the Champions League this season. So let's go with the summary of a part of the season, which was key to ending up in that league position and seeing how we ended up in the Champions League. And the first round was with Inter Milan, a very complicated club, since in the first leg we lost 1-0. And in this second leg Ansu Fati saved us and sent the game to penalties, where Ter Stegen stopped 3 penalties, and that made us go to the next round of the Champions League. It really equalizes and epics this round. And from there began a series of draws that seemed to have no end. And this is a bug from previous updates. It is already fixed, but in some games it happened that in a specific competition you kept tying games. It didn't matter what you did, because then you played another competition and everything worked normally. In fact, when this bug stopped occurring, we see that Barcelona and the tactics I put in place worked well, with a couple of thrashings and easily winning in the Champions League. We managed to get past Bayern Munich by the minimum, and Real Sociedad together with Atletico Madrid finally left us in that 6th position in the league, and with the last game Atletico Madrid won the league. But now it was time to fight for the Champions League, since it was the only competition that was not bugged after the qualifiers. We were drawn against Arsenal, for me the most cheated team in the first season of Soccer Manager 2025, and Martin Odegaard scored the 1-0 for the first leg. And now we had to come back in the second leg, where it was a very even match, like the match against Inter Milan. But in a play where Ter Stegen comes out to clear the rebound, it falls again to Martin Odegaard and he scores the final 2-0 that eliminated us from the Champions League. I think that in the Champions League it was not a bad season, although in the league phase, as we see, the draw bug also happened. Look at how for a long time the draw bug made my season bad. Maybe I wouldn't have won the league without the bug, but what is certain is that if I had qualified for the Champions League it wouldn't have been a bad season. The tactics used were 4-3-3 and 4-2-3-1. I rotated a lot of tactics because I couldn't make sense of so many draws, but the one that scored the most was 4-3-3. Ansu Fati had a better season than Robert Lewandowski, and that was something that disappointed me about the poll. Do you think I should do 2 more seasons? Because next season I'm playing Europa League and I'm not really motivated to play that competition with Barcelona. Tell me what you think about this in the comments. Has something similar ever happened to you? Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for more career mode.